Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Played into space. That's been cut out. Well played.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. That's tidy. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Thuram really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And he's managed to get free. Caresses it through. Eto'o. Played in deep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nagatomo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nedved. Nigeria do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Vieira. Here's Nedved. Mateus. And it's Nedved. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. It's a goal kick. "15 minutes till half-time. Pull it. To Lahm. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nedved threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Nigeria
do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Oh, some tackle that. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Played towards the other side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Nigeria are down to 10 men. Vieira. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Nedved. Oh, it's Nedved. Mbappe! That'll be a corner. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution for Nigeria, number 14, Gullit.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Nagatomo.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Number 18.
Nigeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Maldini. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This might spell danger. Thuram looking for the run. Mbappe, he rises! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposite.
Up he goes! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
Puts his head on it! He can get that clear. Maldini. And here's Son Heung-min. Hernes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Nedved with a real chance here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Nedved! That's good play. And that's another throw. Crossed in again. Nesta with the clearance. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Nigeria may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's running through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out. Chance, surely! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Son Heung-min cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Substitution for Nigeria.
So, third corner of the game.
Now, number 11,
They've played it
Coming on
short.
the field, number 7, Yang corner.
Another
Number
corner.
5,
Any better luck this
Bale.
time round?
Substitution in progress.
So their 4th corner of the game. Bullish header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And it's Vieira. Pedri. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, strongly challenged there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, super ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. Xavi goes short. Ball driven towards the far post. Dida deals with that nice and simple. That's an imaginative pass. And that will be the final act. Nigeria were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Picked out Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ernest, and here's Eto'o. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Eto'o. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nedved. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ernest. And it's Nedved. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the shot! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Pullet, not the most accurate pass. Vieira opts for safety. Nigeria do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Alarm, searching pass he's played there. Pressing high and with purpose. Thuram. And Mateus. And it's Eto'o. Nedved. Alarm. Henry. Expected better, and so did he. And it's Lam. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Czech claims comfortable.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Oh, good taken. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on.
Added time.
Goes forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they've switched it over to the other side. And
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 18.
so once again, we're underway.
Coming on to replace him is
Cannavaro.
number 55, Nagatomo.
Nigeria do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cannavaro. Hernes. Eto'o. Shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Corner number 2 then. Gullit can get it clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Lam with the clearance. Out towards the flank. Mateus. Now the big header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nagatomo. Bergomi. That's Vieira. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Eto'o. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Eto'o looking to run onto it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth corner of the game. Gullit clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Lam played out to the left flank. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nagatomo goes steaming forward, spread neatly. He's had it nicked away. Bergobi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. And it's Lam. Now, can they get him away? What a throw in. Nagatomo. Vieira. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nagatomo. Nagatomo goes on a charge down the left. Yeah, he's had it taken off him.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Over to the left. Into the channel. Nagatomo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 55, Nagatomo. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here.
thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Nigeria.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Coming on the field is number 5, Bale. Substitution in progress.
Bale attempts a clearance. Thuram has it in a wide position. All hands on deck for this one. And that has been clubbed away. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Chance! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. A momentary lapse, and we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind.